is regarding the honey as well as some value added products of honey from honey. And in this class, we are moving to an entirely different topic, and that is from fisheries. So, some products, byproducts of fisheries, or byproducts obtained from fish products. So, there are number of products are there. We will have to see the applications of these products. To begin with, the first one is the fish protein concentrate. Here you can see that regarding a fish protein concentrate, it's a nutritional product obtained from fish after removing oil and water. That is known as a fish protein concentrate. There are a lot of applications are there. We will be using it in bakery. Then we are using it as an animal. For example, this normal type of fish like sardine, chala or matti, which we call. Sometimes huge quantities of this kind of fish may be available. So sometimes people may not be able to sell all the caught fish. So what they do, they will be taken to this kind of factories. There, they using certain machine, they will be removing the water and dry this fish and try to take the protein out there. So that is one way. So then that fish protein can be utilized as a feed for other kinds of fish in aquacultural farms, or for cattle or other and chicken, etc. So fortification with cereal and bakery products. Then it can also be used as a nutritional supplement, because the fish protein is ideal for human beings. So that is one advantage. Here you can see that there are three broad categories of fish protein. One is type A, that is first one is nearly colorless and odorless. There is no color and no smell. Then, and that is used as a feed for human being, especially people who are having, for example, in some hospital patients, they may not be able to take any food. For such, sometimes you might have seen certain capsules are available in market. They are protein caps, high protein capsule. I know the name of one. That is very, very costly also. One small box may cost around 1000 rupees or etc. Such small, if you open it, it almost look like a small biscuit, coin shaped small biscuit, but they are highly expensive. So this kind of proteins can be prepared using fish protein concentrate. Then second type is some color and odor. Odor means always smell and acceptable for some food uses. That is the second category. Then third category, darker and stronger fish odor, and primarily used in animal feed. So these are the three broad categories of fish protein concentrate. Then how normally we are preparing a fish protein. There are three different stages are there. These stages are, one is raw material preparation, then cooking. And so raw material preparation means typically small low value fish. For example, sardine is a very good example, because of the low value, sometimes lot of quantity, large quantities of this fish may be remain unsold. Then they will be taken to this kind of factories where they will be first cooked or boiled. First the fish will be cooked and pressed. Press means there will be machine pressing will be there to separate the solid from the liquid. So it is simply first they will be cooking the fish or boiling the fish, then they will be taken to a machine and press, so that all the water content present in the flesh will be removed. So that process is known as cooking and pressing. Then third step is drying. The pressed cake is dried. That is either using sunlight or using other kind of artificial dryers like drum drying, etc. Dried product is then ground into a fine powder. So from the sardine we will be getting lot of powder like thing. It may not appear, we may not feel that it is taken, produced from a fish. So once it is dried and ground into a small fine powder, the texture will be completely different, smell will be completely different. Then that is used as either human feed or as animal feed. So it is because of the rich protein content. It is good for some growing children and also for older patients. An advantage of fish protein is that it is always healthy compared with the chicken or meat or other kinds of fish. Protein are generally more healthy for human body. So these are some of the basic steps in what is called fish protein concentrate preparation. Then next step is what are the application. Coming to the application of fish protein, as we have already seen, one as human nutrition, enrichment of cereals, baked goods, soups, formulated food products. So that is one way of utilizing fish protein. For example, in soups or food products, we can utilize this protein powder. Then we can also use it as an animal feed. For example, aquaculture, they are also very expensive. So this animal feed is mostly either some kind of fish product. So they will be used in aquaculture and also for rearing chicken or poultry feed. Then used in therapeutic food, for used in food aid to combat malnutrition. Some people may not be having enough food, sometimes due to some kind of problem, sometimes due to shortage of food. So in such cases, this fish protein is ideal. I will say, okay, so this is an idea regarding what are the applications of fish protein concentrate. Now another type of product which we can obtain from fish is fish oil. Most of you may be having some idea how a fish oil will be appearing. Maybe I will show you. In market also you can, if you go to a medical shop also, we can find fish oil capsules will be there. See, different types of products like this are fish oil. See, these are available in especially omega-3 fatty acid fish oil. So different type of fish oil products are now available in market. Then one is fish liver oil. Most of the time livers of fatty fish like cod, shark, halibut, they are primarily used for producing fish liver oil. Here also you can see that from larger fishes, like see, these are all fish liver oil products. See, you can see this is the nature of cod liver oil or capsules from that. So sometimes you might have seen this kind of 7 C's. So these are the fish liver oil. They are mainly prepared from larger fish like shark, halibut, and cod. One advantage of these fish is that they are rich in vitamin A and D. These two vitamins are not present in other type of, for example, if you want vitamin A, you have to take leafy vegetables, for example, carrot, etc., spinach, etc. Only from such leafy vegetables or carrot that we are getting vitamin A and D. D is also not common in most of the food material. Then omega-3 fatty acid. Omega-3 fatty acid are very good, a type of fatty acid which are very useful for people having heart-related problems. So they are used as a nutritional supplement, vitamin deficiency, and also in treating many diseases. See here you can see what are the benefits of this fish liver oil. One is cardiovascular health. This EPA and DHA, dihydro EPA, I forgot the name. I will tell you what is EPA. Both are actually omega-3 fatty acid. EPA, icosapentaenoic. That's very strange. Icosapentaenoic acid. DHA means docosahexaenoic acid. These are the two types of fatty acid which are present here. So these two fatty acids are actually very good for heart health. One is that will be reducing the amount of triglyceride. Sometimes if you go to a medical lab and check your lipid profile, sometimes your parents may be doing it. Doctors suggest having a lipid profile. Three different types of, one they will be checking amount of total cholesterol, then they will check how much amount of triglyceride, how much amount of HDL, how much amount of LDL are there. So if too high level of triglyceride is there, that will lead to cholesterol, and one way of treating is by taking medicines. Another way is by having this kind of capsules rich in omega-3 fatty acid like EPA or DHA. So they will be helpful in reducing the total triglyceride content in our body. And second is by lowering blood pressure. So that is also an advantage of taking this fish liver oil. Then reducing the risk of arrhythmia. Arrhythmia means the normal rhythm of the heart may not be taking place in the usual way. Heart has a normal beating rhythm, and when that rhythm is out of order, that situation is known as arrhythmia. Then another problem with slowing the development of plaques in artery. You might have heard that cholesterol deposition. From school class onwards, you might have, there will be heart, there will be blood vessel. Sometimes the cholesterol present in our body or fat in our body will get deposited on the inner side of the blood vessel, and so that their diameter will be reduced, leading to heart block or blocks in blood vessel. So all these are because of the fat plaques or cholesterol plaques. So advantage of this type of capsule is that they will be capable of reducing the amount of triglyceride. They will prevent the formation of cholesterol plaques in our artery. So these are some of the important advantages of fish liver oil. Then it also have a lot of benefits to our brain and mental health. DHA, especially docosahexaenoic acid, is a major structural component of the brain and retina. So that's so if we have enough amount of this DHA, that is good for the working of your eyes as well as for your brain. Then fish oils are linked to cognitive health and prevent or manage conditions like depression or age-related cognitive decline. Age-related cognitive decline are usually associated with Alzheimer disease, you might have heard. Then another is Parkinson disease. So in all these cases, your intellectual ability, the ability of the brain, and especially in intelligence memory, will be all affected. So these kind of medicines or this kind of oils like fish liver oil, or especially rich in omega-3 fatty. Now if you check in your Amazon, you can find hundreds of products especially rich in omega-3 fatty acid. All these products are actually produced from fish liver oil, but they are very expensive because of their useful or medical application. These products are marketed by many companies. Then another advantage of fish liver oil is that anti-inflammatory property. So this omega-3 have been found to reduce your inflammation, benefiting for example rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis means joint pain. That is the problem of the rheumatoid arthritis. Then inflammatory bowel disease. Inflammatory bowel disease. Bowel means intestine. So inside the intestine there may be some kind of inflammation or irritation that will be leading to constant urge to go to toilet. So that is known as inflammatory bowel disease. Then some kind of autoimmune disease. So all these can be reduced by taking this fish liver oil rich in omega-3 fatty acid. Then also prenatal and infant development. This DHA, the full form of DHA is docosahexaenoic acid. EPA is icosapentaenoic acid. So both these products are very useful in development of pregnancy and for infancy, for the normal fetal brain and retina development. So that is also very important because especially there are a number of smaller vitamins like folic acid. Along with the folic acid, this DHA is also playing a very important role as a supplement during the pregnancy time of a woman. Then there are many other skin health like support skin health, example in psoriasis, that is very useful. Eye health is very especially may help in macula means the part of retina rich in vision is known as the macular degeneration. That is a problem sometimes happening in people with high level of diabetes, macular degeneration. Then potential adjunctive means other potential supportive benefits in ADHD. ADHD means attention deficit hyperactivity syndrome, that is known as ADHD. And some psychiatric disorder. Some people may have very restless and some people they are actually genetically or sometimes biologically they have some difficulty, and because of that they may not be able to stay concentrated on something for a long period. They may easily get distracted. Some people may have a biologically highly prone for depression. They may consider suicide for every silly thing. So such type of peoples are there because the way their brain may be working is completely different from the way our brain is working. So for all these, this omega-3 fatty acid has a limited, that means it cannot, these medicines cannot completely change everything, but they are found to be helpful. Then another is the fish body oil. In this fish body oil, it is derived from tissues of the oil. Tissues of the oily fish such as salmon, mackerel, sardine, anchovies, herring, etc. Whereas the fish liver oil is obtained from liver of the larger fish. This is from body. So here also it is rich in omega-3 polyunsaturated fatty acid like icosapentaenoic acid and docosahexaenoic acid, which are essential for human health. So these are some important advantages of that. And this here you can see earlier also we had seen that this omega-3 fatty acid like EPA and DHA are very good anti-inflammatory products. Then important for brain development and function, almost same effect are there. Then small amounts of vitamin A and D are also present in fish body oil. So similarly trace amount of saturated as well as unsaturated amounts are also present. Here also you can find that they are also very good in cardiovascular health. It reduce your triglyceride, it lower your blood pressure, then slows the development of. So all these we have seen in the use of fish liver oil also. The same benefits are also present for fish body oil also. And it reduces the risk of abnormal heart rhythm, arrhythmia. Normal rhythm is out of order, that is arrhythmia. Then essential for fetal brain and retina development during the time of pregnancy. Then cognitive function. Cognitive means your intelligence and memory. And all these will be improved by the use of this fish liver oil as well as fish body oil. Then it helps to reduce conditions like arthritis, asthma, inflammatory bowel disease. Inflammatory I have already explained. So then in mental health also they are playing even. That is, eating fish is always good, because only from fish we are getting this omega-3 fatty acid. So people who are taking a lot of fish are generally found to be more healthy, and they have better immunity and better cardiovascular protection also. So this it is all because of this presence of this omega-3 fatty acid. So this is an idea regarding some of the important products. Then we have few more products that I think we will discuss in next class.